Speaking of money, just a funny story that literally happened 2 days ago. So I went for about 9 km forest trail, and I had not worn these hiking boots for a while. So anyway, when I came back, the hiking boots was torn apart basically, and it was okay. But my mom said something really interesting. She was like, "Oh, but these shoes, you rarely wore them. So like how much you bought it?" And I said I couldn't remember, so I just said like $100. And then she's like, "How many times have you worn it?" I said, "I don't know, maybe five." And she was like, "Oh, so it costs you like $20 per hike?" I was like, "Where is this even coming from?" Like, I was totally like, I mean, seriously, like I have not used the word flabbergasted for a long time. I probably learned that word in school, but at at that point, I think that's how I felt. Like I was totally flabbergasted. Huh? Like I had no comment for
What a
her. Like I
mindset.
was totally shocked. I was like, well, it wasn't even in my vibration at all. But that's such a reflection also. Like how much of this am I picking up? That maybe I
Yes.
don't know, because everything is a mirror. That's one thing. And another thing is also like, this is not how I felt about that shoes at all. Like how I felt about that shoes was like, "Oh, thank you so much. Like you have been through a lot. You have brought me on like one of the biggest hike that I've had. We have been through 3 days, 2 nights in the second highest volcano in Indonesia. And then you have brought me through so many beautiful forests, even though I didn't even think about 5 times, but until she mentioned, I was like, it doesn't matter. But I was like, you have done really well and you have served your purpose. I'm so grateful and thankful. And now it's time for you to go. And thank you." That is truly how I felt at every part of my being. And I felt like it is done. It's like a closure or something, like something new is coming. And here she is like doing $100 divide by five. But then it gave me a reflection. Maybe that's how my clients felt every time they invest in my programs. None of them is sitting and going like it's $500 divide by five modules. Only I did. Right? Like kind of that mirror, because every time when we price a program, especially when you try to double and triple the price, you're going to go like, "Oh," and then you start to like do the math. Like this is only how many modules or how many minutes. And then all these are what I see the most that like bug people up because of this still mindset of trading hour for dollars. Which is basically exactly what my mom did with the hiking boots. And then like you did it with your programs. I did it with my programs too. But like, at
Yes.
that point, as a user, I was like, that never crossed my mind. Everything I felt about the boots was like the beautiful memory and transformation and breakthrough we had. And then I just want to reflect back that to me and to all of you, that that's also how your clients felt when they go through your programs and offering. They are thinking about like how different a person they are right now and how much they have shifted and the impact they have on themselves, on their family, on their kids, and on the world. They are not doing the math, I promise you. So it's like, so if you still are doing the math in that way, just maybe this story, as funny as it is, might help you remember and like kind of shift your state and choose differently.
Yeah, I love that so much because the
Bro, I'm feeling
internal
chill.
chatter that
I
we
know.
have, you know, it's it's like the conditioning that we get from our parents. I had some of these moments late in the latest days too, where I'm like, really? That's like the mindset I grew up with from my parents. Funny. What have I taken on from this?
Mm-hmm.
So I love that you shared it. And I think it's such a beautiful kind of theater play of the universe to tell you, okay, well, that's what you could have picked up. Maybe you have, maybe you already have released it, maybe not. But here's how you can also look at it